What's going on, guys? We were back with another episode of Madden Redemption. Played the Texans, got the win. However, I actually had to go back and redo that game because it didn't save. It still had us playing the Texans, but we're at week 16 playing the Seahawks at home. So, looking to get the dub here in this one. So I looked at the settings. I've been complaining about the fatigue being just ridiculous, so I went to the settings, and the fatigue setting was at 50, and I turned it down all the way to 20. So I don't know if that's gonna make a difference. Probably not. I mean, if it has the default fatigue and the fatigue is still ridiculous, and I don't really know what's going on, but turn it down to 20, so we'll see if we can get some good runs in with Derrick Henry to close out this season at 5-9. So let's get into the game against the Seahawks. All right, it's raining. We're playing Seattle, and it's raining. Derrick Henry's still tired, so changing the fatigue did absolutely nothing. Set it all the way down to 20, so it's going to be the Tyjae Spears show. From here on out, Derrick Henry gets his one rush in for the game, and he's going to be gone after that, so it is what it is. But, yeah, so we're playing the Seahawks, right? Seattle's known for rain, but we're not in Seattle, we're in Tennessee, so that's always fun. What's not fun is playing this series with fatigue. That is ridiculous. And as I was trying to reset, it took me like 3 times to get the CPU to win. Well, to get me to win, but so I was controlling the whole offense versus just controlling the one player that I usually do, and the fatigue is pretty. Although Tyjae Spears is the only player that doesn't get fatigued, it feels like every other player gets fatigued at a accelerated rate. And talked about it at nauseum. You can see my wide receivers; they're pretty tired. But I do other franchise modes, same settings, and it's not like I'm doing this player specific, but the franchise setting is ran like as if it was an owner because I got to do like funky stuff with the trades and all that. So I'll probably just put it down to 0 to see what it does, but I'm not thinking it's gonna do really much of anything. So. And we get stood up and we're going to go for it, even if the coach says to go for it. We'd be like, hey, coach, fuck you. We're giving it to Spears on 4th and inches because we're fucking 2-11, so who cares? And we pick it up, so it was a good call. And Tannehill throws a pick. Because we're going to be going down 14-0 pretty soon. So we got the win last week, but not looking too good right now for us. So it is what it is. Same old song and dance, really. Same old song and dance. Ooh, that was a little bit of a dot. Little bit of a dot by Tannehill there. which is a rarity, so every time it happens, you gotta make a big deal out of it, right? Kinda like me back in the day when I would get a good grade. It was rare for me to get good grades, so every time I got them, my parents were like, "Oh, we're gonna take you out for pizza, this and that." But whoop, 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 whoop. Hit him with a little bit of stop and go action there. Oops, I did it. Okay, his name was Spear, so it's like every time you hit a move on him, just be like, "Oops, I did it again." As we're crawling into striking distance for some points, Tannehill heaves that to the front row. I'm impressed he got rid of it at least. That's how you know your team sucks, when they can do the when they can do the absolute bare minimum, and you're impressed by them still. Oh, go Tannehill, go! Got the first down. Let's get it. Let's see if we can get back into this game. Don't know about that throw, Tannehill, though. That was not the read we were looking for, my guy. But it doesn't matter because we're coming out in 5 wide. What's Tannehill going to do in 5 wide? Try to throw it back to me, even though I didn't call for it. So what did he do in the 5 wide? Did absolutely nothing, but we have to go back to it because they're calling stick. They're calling stick on 3rd down and 10. So not much you can do there. It's Tannehill. I'm going for it again. Fuck these dudes. I'm going for it again. 4th and inches. Fuck it. And I probably should have scored right there, but it's all good. Alright, Tandy, you're an empty again. On the 3-yard line. See if you can make a read. Ooh, crispy. Crispy read. Alright, so that was a pretty good drive. We had to... It was probably, I think it was last possession we went for it on 4th and inches, or it might have been this possession, I don't remember, but we score, get the ball at half, at our own 7-yard line. I don't know why we're passing it, other than just running the clock, because we're going to do absolutely fuck all. We're going to do absolutely fuck all. If anything, we're just going to give the ball back to them, and yeah, that's more like it. As I lock onto the wrong guy, but still get the snap off. As we go into half, down by 7, threw a pick, gave up a touchdown. It was looking like it was going to be an absolute ass kicking, but which it still probably will be, but for now the ass kicking is moved to the minimum. As we get a good return, but my guy is slow as shit. 9 rushes for 52 yards, 5.7 a carry. That's my guy Tyjae Spears putting up some good stats. And the replacement from Derrick Henry, who has been missing for weeks. No one knows what happened to him. If you happen to know where he is, if you have his phone number, address, or something, give me a call, but I gave up. Putting together some good back-to-back drives, though. I mean, we got the good kick return, so it's Not really a good representation of a good drive, but I'll take it. Gonna go a little bit of a play action pass here. Seattle's bringing heat. He's able to get the ball off. I feel like that was probably more on the receivers than our guy Tyjae on that one, but who knows. As a pick up another first down as we're inching ever so closely to that end zone for a second time. Trying to cash in to tie the game up, make it interesting. Oh, Tanny, I think you had D-Hop there. I think you had him. Doesn't matter though, it's second down and 12. It's light work for Tanny. It might as well be 2nd and 1 on a nice day in the sun as he rolls out and catches an absolute dot. See, that's light work for Tanny. It is absolute light work, and we're going to punch it in with spear. We are going to. I was trying to dive, and then it'd be like spear, like the wrestling move, but of course, EA, like usual, just ruins all the fun. So, fucking them. Didn't let me catch the ball. Didn't let me catch the ball. I just threw my hands up like it was a Sunday morning. And we get absolutely stuffed, and they're going to have to settle for a field goal, as that'll take us into the end. So, got to rely on our defense, hope that they can get a stop or hold them to 3, so that would still be a 1-possession game still, and we can steal a game at home against the Seattle Seahawks. That is the plan, and I don't know why I'm forced to. Alright, well, they didn't score at all. Defense has been doing good, honestly. They had the one drive, and then the one drive, which is kind of our fault that we put them in that situation, but defense has been balling out this game so far. Another first down. And nothing doing on that play. Absolutely nothing at all. Seattle 6 in takeaways. Ask me if I give even the slightest amount of shit for that. I do, in case you're wondering. It's pretty impressive. Third down and 1. See if Tandy can convert a third down for us. And he does. Who would have thought? Those are some godly stats. You would have thought it's fucking Warren Moon or something. Or I was trying to think of the other quarterbacks that Tennessee's had, and all I can think about is Mariota, Warren Moon, Tannehill, Will Levis. Tennessee's been pretty mid at the quarterback position, honestly, but it's probably someone big I'm missing, but as of right now, I can't think of anything. As it brings up a 4th and 1, Gotta hit the 2-minute warning. And this is essentially the game right here. I mean, we have 3 timeouts, so theoretically we can get a stop and try to do something incredible, but this is essentially the game. And we keep the chains moving. The game's not over yet. I don't know where that ball was going. Another reason why I'm not going to be doing another running back road to redemption is because you can't see where the plays are going or none of that, so. I'm not calling for half these balls too, by the way. I think really I only called for one ball, and that was the one where I literally couldn't catch it. Probably should have called for that one, I was hoping, but 4th down and 10. Gonna call dagger, which is pretty fitting because after this play, that's probably gonna be the dagger for this game. And yeah. So yeah, that'll pretty much do it. I mean, we have 3 timeouts. If we get the ball back, yeah, that's game. Alright, well, we fought, made it interesting, defense played good, but the big story is fatigue, and I'm just grinding through. We only got like 3 more weeks left of this, and I'm happy to be moving on to bigger and better things. Peace. I'll see you next week. Peace.